Today, I'm excited to talk about an upcoming game that seems to be creating a unique experience from both the gameplay and token economy front. The game's called Bornless, which is a battle royale style game coming to the PC. And they have an Incense token, which is an ERC token, soon to be on a layer 2 platform such as Immutable X or Polygon. So let's get straight into what I think is unique about Bornless. First, the game. Their trailer looks terrifyingly amazing, and it definitely is worth checking out on their website. In addition, to add to the immersiveness of the game, they've even written a book providing further details into the lore and backstory. Apart from the entire feeling of dread you'll have when playing the game, they've included some mechanics to give the battle royale a different feel, which is having a demon running around trying to kill the team who's burned the least amount of their Incense tokens. You can't kill this thing either, so you have to choose to either avoid it or sacrifice more tokens than the other team to send it their way. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. In a typical non-crypto game, you're going to want to spend as much in-game currency as you can each round to give your team the edge, whether it's buying weapons or etc. But since this token will have actual value, people are going to have to think twice before spending their money. So here's how it works. At the start of each match, you receive a certain number of Incense tokens. And as you play and get kills, you'll also find more tokens. If you win the match, you'll be able to keep only your unspent tokens. So it's going to be really interesting and fun to find that balance on giving yourself the best chance to win versus increasing your profit margin should you win. Maybe you do let the other team summon the demon, or maybe you don't purchase that most expensive gun because you know that even if you have a disadvantage, you'll win, let's say, twice as much compared to if you were to pay for those items in that round. That's just a random number I threw out, but that kind of math is going to be in people's heads, and adding that risk versus reward factor into the game seems like a pretty cool way to implement a token while avoid turning it into a pay-to-win style game. In fact, in this setup, the highest earners are probably going to be the people that spend the least in the game. What current GameFi project can say that? I don't think there's any. Another unique feature the team's bringing to their Incense token design is using a simulation tool to try and create a sustainable token model. From their white paper, they say they're running an economy simulation in this tool called Machinations, which is apparently used by the likes of Amazon to Ubisoft and can be used from Web3 token simulations all the way to chemical engineering. So it's kind of cool that they're trying to base their token model on some actual data or models rather than just kind of guessing as to what may or may not work. Some of the things they're trying to optimize with this tool is how many rewards per day should be allocated, how many tokens you should get each match, and how those emissions can affect their liquidity pools. So it'll be interesting to see what results come out of the simulation and whether it works in the long run. But either way, it's great to see a team try using a unique approach to design their token ecosystem. And by the way, rest assured that a majority of Incense tokens are going to the players, as 51.5% of their tokens are set aside for gameplay rewards. Overall, I'm super excited to follow this game, as they seem to be really pushing not just a good-looking standalone game, but pushing how a crypto token can actually benefit players and create a competitive environment where the goal isn't just about winning, but it's about maximizing your winnings. Thanks so much for watching, and if you're interested in learning about another approach a team's taking to evolve the GameFi space, check out my video on Limit Break here. Otherwise, I'll see you soon.